Hello, my name is Nate Lammy, and I'm the Professional Development and Training Specialist here at Flat for Education. Today, in this video, we're going to talk a lot about the tool sets. Tool sets are a way for you as an educator to limit what actual buttons and functions are available in the notation editor for a given composition assignment. So, long story short, if there are parts of the editor that you don't want students to have access to or maybe not have access to for a certain assignment, you can set that through tool sets. To show you what I mean, I'm going to show you how to create a tool set. If you are here in the Tools menu, you will see this button right here, but to navigate to here, you can go to the home page and then down to Tools. When you click on See All Tool Sets, you will see any and all tool sets you've made already. As you can see, I have a couple that I'm working on, and no instrument choice is what we will be working on today, or working with today. To show you how to make a tool set, you go to Create Tool Set in the top right. You can title your tool set, so we'll call this one Test. And you can select what aspects of the editor you would like students to have access to. In this case, I want them to be able to select an instrument, export parts, but I don't want them using MIDI and I don't want them having help displayed. For a more granular example, in Notes, while I do want them to be able to add a note, I only want them to have whole, half, quarter, and eighth, and I do not want them to be able to add accidentals, so I'm going to leave that unchecked. You can continue all the way through. You can do your articulations, you can do your tablature, you can do note colorations, you can do measures. If you have a template, you know you don't want them changing things. This gives you opportunities to change anything you want to about the editor. All it will do is make the button unavailable when they open it up, so that way they won't be distracted or use something they shouldn't be using. So when I'm done with this, I can hit save, and it will appear right under my head in the bottom. So let's talk a little bit about how you can use tool sets. I'm going to go to my assignments, and I'm going to go to this untitled assignment right here. So in this setup, you will notice that there is already the no instrument choice. So if I was to remove this and set it back to default, all tools, and then do template, you'll notice that I can use all the buttons when I go back to student preview. So here it is done. I'm going to click on this assessment. I'm going to go to student preview. It's going to take a moment to load. And when I start my assignment, you will see I have everything in the editor that I normally would have. But if I go back and change to my no instrument choice option, and then return to the assignment, just like it says on the tin, in the top left, I won't be able to pick my instrument. I will be using a piano, can't switch instruments, and it only has half, whole, and quarter, and none of the other details. So leaving these tool sets on when you're composing might be a great way for you to just focus with your students. So in this case, if I go back to this assignment, I can edit my tool set, and maybe I have a tool set for a certain grade. So in 6th grade, or maybe have a tool set by assignment type. So if it's a composition and they want them using templates, I could change it there. You can also create a tool set within the assignment. It does give you that editor here. We just like to remind folks that if you create a tool set within an assignment, it doesn't save globally. So you have to either recreate it for the next assignment, or we would always recommend you make your tool sets in the Tools menu. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.